I'm really excited about Possible this year. I thought they did a great job and curious to see how it evolves. The topics that will be discussed in the hallways of the Fontainebleau, the streaming wars are really heating up. There's a lot of development going on, specifically around content partnerships, professional and college sports, and how the legacy media companies are adapting to the new mediums that are emerging from some of the big tech players. So really curious to see and hear what the conversations around that space is going to consist of. Obviously, the deprecation of third-party cookies later this year is going to be a hot topic, and exploring alternative solutions to replace those mechanisms. AI is obviously going to be another topic for a long time. Within the AI space, I'm really interested to hear what are the practical use cases that are being applied to the business today, and what are some of the visionary ideas for the future. And lastly, but certainly not least, hopefully people will be talking about the innovation going on at Uber.
Okay, and talk to me about the importance and value of contextual advertising.
Yeah, the importance and value of contextual advertising has been forever, and it will continue to be forever. I think the value and importance and topic of contextual advertising is emerging, especially these days, as the main signal for behavioral advertising is anticipated to go away or decrease in overall scale and application. So, targeting people based on the content they're consuming is going to continue to be a much more leveraged application for targeted advertising.
Okay. And how does Uber use the emotional and attitudinal data that you get?
Yeah.
How do you leverage it?
Yeah, so Uber is in a really unique position because we know where you're going at the moment. We know you're in the back of an Uber. And with those two signals, we have a strong indication of what you're going to do in that moment and how you are going to emotionally respond while you're heading to a particular destination. So for example, this weekend I'm going to be going to celebrate my wife's 40th birthday. It's going to be lots of joy and excitement, and that's a great brand's opportunity to insert themselves to the overall story that we're experiencing in real life and connect through their brand messaging. So there's many different use cases advertisers are using daily with Uber's platform, and it's a really exciting opportunity, and it really helps accelerate creativity in the space.
Okay, and where do you see contextual advertising going, a year from now? Where do you think we'll be?
Yeah, so I think technology is going to really drive innovation with contextual advertising, as it's traditionally known, with the content that exists on web pages and applications and videos. In addition, we're going back to the example that I mentioned about how Uber's using contextual signals, time of day, place, where you're going, previous behaviors combined to tell a well-rounded story about who you are in the real world. We're going to only continue to evolve and innovate in that space. And I think from a creative standpoint, how do you capture consumers' attention from the time that they order an Uber to the time they get to the destination and really drive a magical experience through brand integrations? That's the mission that we're on right now.
Talk to me a little bit about Journey Ads. How do they work and how are they used?
Yeah, awesome. So Journey Ads, one of our core products at Uber Advertising. The ads are shown to consumers at the time that they order an Uber, while they wait for their Uber, and as they get into the Uber until they reach a point of destination. So the average Uber ride is between 15 and 20 minutes, and we're delivering anywhere between 90 and 120 seconds of ad exposure time for a brand. So through that window of 1.5 to 2 minutes, that's an amazing opportunity for a brand to tell a story. The ads are 100% share of voice. There's only one advertiser per entire trip. And within that frame, it's a clean blank canvas. There's not content, there's no UGC adjacent to your brand's messaging. So you could show a video, you could have a branded game, you could have a video that leads to a branded game with an interactive unit. So we're really exploring the horizons on how can we drive as much creativity and provide as much value back to the consumer through that window to drive a valuable experience, not only for the brand, but also for the consumer.